This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Checks this down to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now, first down to the 22. The Wolverines pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. but not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trap again in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
Michigan 14, Nebraska 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to pass. It's Sims. Looks left and finds his target there. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. I'm lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Critical third down play for this offense right here. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Second down after the incompletion. Inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Well, they've got him on the blitz.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Short pass finds the tight end. And is out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap, really the back.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's got it with room to run. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Here's the toss play now, running left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. The pass rush gets home. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Sims. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. First and 10 play coming up. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dumps it down to the back, caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Catch made by the tight end. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. A completion sets up a second down play. To the air, it's Sims. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And there's the tight end. He shows off his hands.
And the Huskers' offense is on the move now. They mix it up with a run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air and
they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The back's got it. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Blitz and a quick sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Nebraska, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to throw. It's Sims. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines. Way too much speed on that play. Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. It hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Now they get set to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Refuses to go down. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskers. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
They're going to run it here. Oh, what a move. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Using his legs on the scramble. Picks it up himself and still going. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to scramble. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The shovel pass complete. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. They connect for 6. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Dropping back, it's Sims. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back with the football. One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those other teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Off the play fade, looking to throw the football. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Chris, I got to tell you, I didn't realize that this quarterback could do what he is doing today with his legs. I have all the respect in the world with how he can distribute the ball and throw the football. But, boy, he is putting on a display of running today.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the 2nd down play. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Grinding away with the running game. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Catch made on the left side. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Dropping back, it's Sims. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stouts a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And it's good from 56 yards. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.